I've got this hose here that I bought from Costco a couple of years ago. It's still in really good shape. A couple of problems I have with it is, one, it's a really heavy-duty hose. It cost me about $50 at Costco. The other problem is that when I would leave some of this hose outside and unfurled, I'll be darned if squirrels didn't decide that they'd want to chew on it. Now, why in the heck they'd want to chew on a hose, I don't know. But you can see all these spots that they've chewed this hose up. And inside those spots, you can see it's starting to bubble here because it's softer, because the outside sheath has been chewed off. So it's sooner or later this hose is going to burst. And rather than throw it away and spend another $50 on another heavy-duty hose, what I'm going to do is repair this. It won't take long. It's going to cost $5. I'll reduce the length of the hose to a length that's more manageable and a little bit lighter, and I think it's going to work out great. So if you want to see how I do that, stick around. I'm going to show you. Okay, everybody, Ray here. Let's get this hose repaired. But before we start on that, don't forget, if you like this video, hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe. The first thing we're going to do is cut this hose to the length we want it. I'm going to cut about 25 feet off of this hose, just really to make it lighter. And I'm just going to do that with a straight edge razor. You got to take your time, just cut through it because it's heavy hose, so it's not going to cut really easy. Make sure you're careful when you do this. These razors slip, you're going to get hurt. And there it is. Now the next thing you want to do is to take the piece of the hose that you want to throw away and go ahead and throw it away. Otherwise, if you grab the wrong end of the hose, you're going to go through all this effort and then you're going to have to start again because you put this on the hose that you wanted to throw away. Trust me, I've done things like that before. Be sure you get it right. So you can get these little hose replacements here. So this is a male end replacement for this hose. I'll give you a little bit closer look at it so you can see what it looks like. You can just pick these up at your hardware store, and you can see that it's got a clamp on there. This is the male end of the hose. These cost $5. Now, I was at Home Depot today, and just a 50-foot hose was $50 at Home Depot. Like I said, I paid $50 for a 100-foot heavy-duty hose at Costco. So by doing this, I'm going to save myself at least $45. If this is $5 and I don't have to buy a new hose for $50, I've just saved $45. Okay, so we're just going to clip this off. Packaging piece of it. The first thing you're going to want to do is to put this clamp on your hose. And then you can slide this, thread this inside of your hose. Now, it's going to be a little bit difficult to do this because this is a heavy-duty hose. And so what I'm going to do is just put a little Vaseline or some sort of grease on the end of this before I try to insert it. All right, so now we're ready to slide our piece into the hose. I moistened it so it would have a chance of going in a little bit more easily, but it is a heavy-duty hose. So you're going to have to press pretty hard and sort of circle that around and then get that pushed all the way down. You want to get that down to where your hose is right as far as it can go along this insertion there. Okay, you can see that we are right at the very end here. Now what we can do, we can take our clamp that came with it Slide that clamp up right on top of the piece that you inserted onto the hose and just tighten that down. Make sure you get it good and tight, but not so tight that you're cutting into the hose. And that's it. You've repaired that hose. Just saved yourself $45 over the cost of a new 50-foot hose at Home Depot. Now we can get some seed down and water the lawn with our repaired hose. I hope this was of value to you. If it was, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And thanks for watching.